Hi everyone, this is Jules Mock back again with another video. So today's video is kind of like a video where people have asked me this since I've gotten here. What's it like being in college so far and how is Prairie View treating me? So I'm gonna answer this big question that people have been asking me, how's college life so far? So I've only been in college officially tomorrow. It's going to be a month in. So this is the fourth week of school already, and guys, I'm tired. like, it hasn't even begun yet. Like, this has been the fourth week, so it's like right now I'm cramming for tests, and it's crazy. Like, my head is like aching because I have so much stuff going on. It's crazy. Because, since day one, they told us, like, it's gonna start, like, hitting us after the first 3 weeks. Like, by the fourth week, we're gonna be cramming for tests, and then after that, it's just gonna be, like, a continuous thing. Like, hey, you gotta study for this, and then you gotta test this time. You got that. It's like, it's so much. Like, I can already tell you all the work that I've been doing. My brain is tired. Like, my sister, she is doing HTC, and she has 2 classes, right? And then every time, sometimes when I come home for the weekends, she's over here complaining about 2 classes, and I'm over here like, do you want to take 6? You want to take 6 and see how it feels? Because it is a lot of work. Like, college is way different than high school. Like, it's insane. Like, for one thing, like, I like my professors. Some of them. I like most of my professors. They seem pretty cool. Ish. They're just, they're there to teach. They're there to help us get started, I guess is the right word for it. And, like, oh my lord, in some of these classes I feel like I'm legit teaching myself, because it's so much stuff you have to do online now. Like, some things, of course, your teachers are gonna show you and teach you, but it's mostly stuff you gotta do online or from the textbook. Like, I promise you, like, for my history class, he legit gives lectures. No, Siri, I wasn't talking to you. He legit gives lectures, and I have to take notes. Like, I'm about to show you guys all the notes I've been taking since day one for each of my classes, and you're gonna see what I mean. If I can just get my stuff. Okay. So history is my first class of the day. Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays is when I have history at 8 a.m. Now, from day one, just all of my notes, and it's insane. Like, it's literally insane how much I've been having to take. And all of these notes right here, all of this that I'm showing you, where does it stop at? It stops right here. It's right here. Anyways, all these notes are going to be on my first exam coming up this Friday. So I have been cramming for that. Like, where is my review? I'm sorry. I was literally in the middle of reviewing for my tests, and, like, I got this text message from one of my friends saying, hey, can you do this? I was like, I guess, might as well. Showing y'all the chaos of college. But hey, don't be scared, guys, to do it. Like, it takes a lot of work. It's determination. You gotta be focused. Like, I see people here literally already struggling because they don't study or they don't do their work. Honestly, guys, if you just do your work, get your homework done, you're gonna be fine. Like, I'm a little stressed, but that's because, like, when it comes to tests, I mentally start getting, like, oh my gosh, tests. Like, I don't like tests. No one probably likes tests. No one likes studying and preparing for tests. That's me. I don't like them at all. I get scared that I'm going to fail the moment I say, oh, test coming up. But that's just my mind. That's literally just the devil telling me all that crap. That's not the case. I know this information. It's just, I freak out for no reason. That's just how I am. But I'll be fine. And I'll be fine. And if anything, learn from your mistakes. But anyways, so yeah. So this has literally been my review for, these were the answers I wrote down for all these questions. This is my review sheet. This is literally 61 questions, but the test is going to be an online test, and it's only 50. So I only really got to know about half of the stuff, but this is a good chunk of stuff that I should and need to know for the test. So I'm not too worried, especially because since it is an online test, we don't actually have to go to class. So that's a pro. I just have to make sure I'm up by 8 a.m. to make sure I log in and take my test. And the best part is it is open notes, so I can use my review, I can use my notebook, and I'm sure I will be fine. One downside of this is that I also have to read these 2 books. Well, right now 1 book, and I've barely even started it, guys. I hate reading. I get so distracted. My mind cannot focus on a book. For God's sakes, I cannot. My man can read I don't know how many books a week. That boy loves reading, and I tell him all the time, how can you read? How do you stay focused on a book? I can't do it. But that's just his imagination. So kudos for him for being able to read. Don't kudos for me. I really hope our kids inherit his book reading smarts, because it's not me. Anyhow, my next class is chemistry. Now chemistry, honestly, okay, guys, for at least my chem professor, he's been straightforward with us from the beginning. The textbook. Everything that we are learning is coming from the textbook. So you take the notes in class, and he does brief notes. They're not hard notes at all. They're pretty straightforward. And this is the one thing I like about my chem professor is just he said it, honestly, if you do your notes, if you study, the tests are going to be super simple. We had a quiz a week or 2 ago. I got 100 on that thing, and it was only over chapter 1, and it was super easy. For me, I thought chemistry was going to be super hard. The minute I entered college, I was like, oh my gosh, chemistry again? Because I took chemistry back in high school, and I didn't understand crap. I didn't get any of it. I didn't even what? What is this? Why do I need this? But I suppose I do need it since I am a nursing major. But anyways, he's pretty straightforward, and I like that. So, I'm not too concerned when it comes to chemistry. I'll start getting concerned where I'm just math, what is this? Which has already kind of appeared, but he explains it pretty well, so I'm not too concerned when it comes to chem. And chem, I do have a test coming up on Monday. So we're going to start reviewing for the test tomorrow, which is when I have his class. I also have his class Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 10. Yeah. So that's always fun. But, like I said, I'm not too worried about chemistry. So for right now, I'm not anyways. It's not my biggest concern. A couple of my other classes where I'm just oh, brain, you gotta cram. What's my next class? Nutrition. Okay, guys, for my nutrition class, a lot of our stuff, our homework, everything that we get graded on is online. So if I read the book, I watch the video quizzes and do that, I'm straight. And I have 2 projects for that class. One is a dietary project that I need to get started on, but it's not that hard. And also vitamins and minerals, which I'm doing with a group, so I'm not too worried about that one either. But yeah, now the thing about my nutrition and wellness class, a lot of the stuff we learn comes from the textbook, and she puts it on PowerPoints, which is pretty self-explanatory. However, as I'm currently studying for this, I'm just damn, this is so much information. How am I going to remember all this? And the good thing is most of our tests are multiple choice when it comes to nutrition and wellness class, but it's so much information I have to grasp in my head. It's just It's like so much. But, I'm going to try my hardest. Pray for me, you guys. Hopefully I get a good grade on this test. My first exam in... Well, actually, all my classes, their first exams are coming up this week and next week. So, first test is like the start, so it's crazy. But yeah, and I'm currently as well doing my review for that. This is the review. This is what I've wrote down so far. Oh no, I haven't started on the back yet, but yeah. This is only 20 questions I've done so far, and the review is 35, so. You know what they say, use the test to take the test, use the review, and you'll be good. So hopefully that is the case for me. Like I said, you guys, pray for me. Now my next class, and this is the class where I'm just like, God, please be with me, is algebra. Guys, I hate math. Like, math is the dang devil. I don't understand why they created math. It's terrible. I hate it. But I'm just going to have to suck it up because the good thing is when you're a nursing major, you only need one math class, which is algebra. So after this semester, no more math for me. Yay. At least when it comes to actual math, probably in other sciences, I will have math occurring in the future. Anyways, algebra. My professor, let's just say I'm kind of teaching myself a little bit. He explains when we get to class, but it's not like in depth. Like, I literally have 2 notebooks for algebra. This one is the notebook I use to take notes from exactly the textbook. Like, this is my textbook notes. Like, all the problems that are similar to, like, the homework and everything like that, anything around the topic that we are learning, this literally comes from the textbook. Guys, you can see how much I write. So you know that, like, I work pretty hard when it comes to math. Even though it's, like, not my strongest subject, I try to work my butt off just to try to even understand even 50% of what the hell is in this journal. And then I use another textbook specifically to work out my problems. Like, oh, sorry. Like, this one's literally my workbook, where I do all the problems, try to work it out step by step. Like, and usually this is a notebook I use when I'm doing both homework, when my professor is explaining how to do, like, certain problems in class. I also use this because everything in here is a reference to everything. Let me put this in the right way. Everything I write in here is both the reference from in class and homework. And they both correlate together. Because honestly, guys, whatever you get for, like, in college, whatever your homework is, I promise you it will be on the tests. Like, your professor will probably tell you straight up to, like, if you do the homework, you'll do good on the test. Now, me saying that, I do my homework. I somewhat understand. I have to it takes me maybe 2-3 hours just to complete 1 unit of math. And that's because I need to try to fully grasp what the heck I'm learning. And it's hard. However, with the grace and glory of God right now, who is strengthening me, I shall hopefully do a great job on these tests coming up. Now, academics aside, let me put that into more quotient. Academics aside, Prairie View has been doing me actually pretty well. Friend-wise, I don't really go out of my room that much. It's because I'm always in here doing schoolwork, studying, which makes sense considering I'm trying to make sure I'm at the top of my game. Because being a nursing major at PV, it's competition. It's legit competition. Like, it's 4.0 season, guys. I refuse to be below anyone else. And like I'm truly working my butt off here. Like I see a lot of girls, they go out, they have fun, which is cool, you know. People, guys, college, go have fun. Do what you want. You're free now. I guess I'm still not in that mindset where I feel like I can do all that stuff. Not yet, anyways. I feel like I can start having fun once I know I've got most of this work accomplished, you know? And I'm not saying that's a good thing either, because, hello, I'm 19 years old. I deserve to have some fun as well. And I should let myself be a little bit more loose. It's just, I've never been in that habit before then, so it's kind of hard to change that habit even when I'm away from home. Because it was my parents who got me into that, oh, do your work first, then you can have fun thing. And, like, usually when you get to college, you would think that that chain would break, and you would try to also be more free and have fun, which I honestly thought that was going to be me. But when I got here, it was just like, nope, plugging in school. Like, that's all I thought about. Like, make sure you do super well. And, you know, that's what they say. Like, a lot of people say, like, school is first. That's your main priority, which I understand. But that's not going to necessarily always be my main priority. Like, there's other things above school. Like, for me, it's like there's so much things in life that not even school is above that, you know. But considering this is going to help correlate my future, I understand why I put myself in the position where, hey, you gotta do your work. But at the same time, I also need to understand that what is the bigger purpose, you know? But yeah, it's been good for me, you know. Like I said, I've been working extremely hard. There's some days where I'm just like, hey, I completed my work ahead of time. That's great. I get to take the day off, just chill, relax, watch movies. I don't know. Now, going out with friends here, I'm gonna be sincerely honest. I do not have a lot of friends here. Like, I talk to maybe a couple people here, and it's not because I don't like everyone here or anything like that. It's just because, like, I guess I'm still getting used to it all. Cause, like I said, I never did really have that freedom when I was at home to do whatever I want, and so I guess it's why I'm still like so. I'm in here. I'm in my room because I'm just not used to going out there. Maybe when I'm more comfortable, like more comfortable, I'm gonna start doing more things, maybe going out more. But until then, I think I'll just stick to where I am. But the good thing is that I actually did stuff. As of yesterday, I decided to join the school's choir here. Now, keep in mind, PV has multiple choirs here. Like, I think there's like 3 or 4. I'm pretty sure. But the one that I joined is the one that usually goes out and does competitions. Like, go out, you know. And the one that I had joined is called the Baptist Student Movement. And yesterday was the first time I went to their rehearsals. I guess now I am a member because I did go and I really loved it. Like, guys, I loved it so much. Like, I didn't realize how much I miss singing, because you guys know I've been a choir girl since forever. And so just to be here in college and continuing the thing I love to do, it made me so happy. Like, I promise you, I had the biggest smile on my face yesterday at rehearsals, even though I had no idea what the songs were. And I had just, like, I grasped it. Like, they were singing the songs, because there wasn't even a lot of, like, new members. Like, I was maybe 1 out of, like, 4 new members. And they were singing their songs, and, like, I had to first listen to get the gist of it, like, learn the song and everything. And once I got it, it just clicked, and I was just singing my heart out, and I absolutely loved it. Like, the feeling, the vibe, And the best part is, like, I don't know if a lot of y'all probably know now that I do go to church. Like, I go to my church at in Houston every once in a while when I come down and visit. And, like, I basically sing church songs here. Like, I praise and worship the Lord at school. And that is amazing. Like, sometimes there's days where I just truly miss going to church down there, but I can't always do that anymore now. So it's so amazing to be able to just worship the Lord there inside their church and just be able to praise and honor him. Like, that is amazing. Like, I absolutely loved it. Like, I was so happy yesterday. You do not understand. Like, I just felt that spiritual vibe. I felt the Holy Spirit within me again. Well, like I usually do, but like that was just like it illuminated. And I absolutely loved it. Like, it makes me so happy to be back in choir. It's just choir has always been my safe haven. It's always been the place where I can just express myself. And I know that schoolwork for me, it's going to get hectic. There's going to be days where I'm just going to be like, I can't do it anymore. There's going to be days I want to throw in the damn towel and just be like, I can't do it. I can do it. And I'm stressed as heck. Where do I go? I go and sing. I go and pray in the chapel. I pray either in my room because I have things here to help me. Like, I have inspirational quotes. I have verses. I have my cross. I have every little thing in my room to help comfort me. But when I need an actual place, I know I can go there now. I can go there and just let it all out. And I know I have people there too. Because yesterday they welcomed me with open arms. Like, some of them were just like trying to get to know me, and that made me feel so good. Because like, it's something about when you're in choir, you just feel that family, the people who love music. And not only that, but they would love to worship the Lord, and that's just amazing. Like, that feeling is so wonderful. So like, I definitely recommend, if you do a hobby, when you get, like, if you do a hobby, whether it's singing, band, orchestra, dance, anything at all, join something when you get to college, because I promise you it's going to be better than constantly just being in your room doing schoolwork. Like, that's one thing I'm really happy about too, because I finally have something to get me out of my room, because I'm always in my room doing schoolwork. And sometimes it's okay to take a little mental break, guys. Like, I have to understand that myself. Like, Julia, take a break. You've been working your butt off. Take a break. I have to tell myself that. My roommate has to tell me that sometimes, because she sees me in here cramming, and she's just like, hey girl, take a break. You need it. Which is true, because sometimes I push myself a little too hard to the point where, like, I get migraines because I'm just so mentally tired. But it's just like, hey, that's I mean, I'm just dedicated, you know, because, like, yes, I'm a freshman, and, you know, it's like what they tell you even in high school. The start of how you do your freshman year is going to define how you do the rest of the years. And it's also going to determine how well you'll be at the end of the road. Because if you work hard your freshman year, I promise you it's going to pay off, and it's going to be so much more smoother once you get to your senior year. And that's what I really want. Because I figure if I work hard now, like if I work hard my freshman and sophomore year the most, I know by the time I get to junior and senior year, it's going to be like, hey, I'm close to the end of the road. I'm going to be a nurse. So yeah, that's literally my mindset, just to get to my goal, which is to graduate and become a nurse. I want to be an RN. I want to be a pediatric RN, to be specific, because I want to work with the kiddos. I love babies. Ugh. Anyways, like postpartum type thing and all that stuff. But yeah, anyways, and it's just like, it's really great. And like, I just truly recommend, like, guys, like to all my high schoolers out there watching, don't be scared to go to college. Don't be scared. First of all, do not let money be the reason you don't go to an actual university. I get if like you did like a community college like ACC just to save up. I get that part. But do not be scared to go to an actual college because of money. That is literally what financial aid is there for. And don't be scared to take out loans, guys. I had to take out 2 loans to help me pay. And I get it's a lot, but I figured at the end of the road, it's going to be completely worth it. Like being a nurse, I'll be able to pay off my money sooner than later. Because that is a good job with good money and great benefits. And that's what I strive and look forward to for when that day comes. Because I know that I'll be able, not only will that, but I'll be able to take care of myself. Like if I probably didn't have like Zion in my life and we weren't planning the future that we want now, I know that I would still be okay. Why? Because being a nurse, I'd be able to live a comfortable life. And that's all I really need. So, thank you guys for watching, and I hope I answered the questions to all my people who were asking me, hey, how's college, yada, 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 you know. Now you guys know. So I hope you guys really enjoyed, and catch me next time for my next video. Love all y'all. Peace out. Bye.